much for taking the time to meet with me. I'm going to be honest with you. We've been watching your game tape for years now, and you are our highest priority. We want to develop you from the excellent player that you already are into an all-American player and college legend. Everyone knows about the Fab Five, but with your skills, we think that you can break the records currently held by the great Wolverine Glenn Rice. Make history, freak. Join the rich maize and blue tradition in Ann Arbor and become a Wolverine. We look forward to your decision. Go Blue!
Like the sun that shines over the great state of California, we have been a banner of excellence in college basketball. Our ideologies are rooted in the core of what comprises the DNA of who we are at UCLA. 11 times champions. You are destined for greatness. And your destiny should lead you to a grand stage. And trust me, no stage is more visible than the city of Los Angeles and UCLA. We will have your jersey hanging in your locker, waiting for you to claim your spot amongst the stars.
What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
Like I said, what are you doing? Anyways, where is Freak?
Now, CC, you know your brother. He loves to make a grand entrance. He gets it from your mother. She's always showing up late for work.
I arrive when my services are needed and not before. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm just explaining where he gets it from.
Was I missed?
Boy, where were you?
I was taking out the trash, Mama.
You're such a good son. I'm gonna miss you when you go off to college.
Yeah, who's gonna do the trash detail?
Oh, don't worry about that, Pop. Cece could take over.
Not so fast. I'm going wherever you going. Someone has to keep you on track and them college chicks off you.
That's right, CC. You help tutor them. I'll take care of the young ladies.
Vic, go home. Why are you even here?
Yo, because I'm the cameraman. You know what? Speaking of which, Freak, you ready? Hey, these young college hotties already hit me up, man. Oh, just tell me in the world which university.
Vic, in due time. Relax, brother.
Yeah, Vic, shut up. Freak was born ready. Now make sure you don't cut off my head, because I gotta look fly.
All right, everyone, I'm ready. Vic, you rolling?
Rolling.
Hi, everyone. I'd like to thank everyone from my coaches to my teammates. You guys taught me the importance of teamwork and working together, so thank you. I'd like to give a big shout out to my main man, Vic, holding the camera down. I ain't gonna ask where you got the camera, but thanks. I'd like to thank my loving parents for sacrificing so much to provide for me and my sister. And I'd like to thank my twin, Cece, for being a great role model in my life. This has been an extremely tough decision. Each school was carefully considered, but I have finally decided to choose. Next year, I will be attending Wildcat Nation. Wildcat Nation! Here I come.
Yeah, that's my boy. Wildcats.
I will be attending the great University of Arizona.
Yes.
I'm gonna do my best to bring another national championship to Tucson.
No doubt,
It will be an
absolutely.
honor to add to the rich program that is present in Arizona.
Arizona, here we come!
Thank you all, and Wildcats, here I come.
I'm about to bring that heat.
Turn it up the heat.
Yeah.
Frequency vibrations. Well, you know that little dance he does? He came out doing that.
Freaking and vibing?
Oh my goodness, freaking and vibing. Yeah, he was running from the time he was 9 months old. I mean, really, the boy didn't crawl. He skipped that and went right to running around and getting into everything. He actually became, I guess, like a neighborhood mascot, you know? People were really proud of him. They come to those games and watch him, and then I could see that he became everyone's hope.
Means to be a student athlete.
Here is Edwards.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Pass to Mitchell. To the left wing. Lewis, right side. Arizona moving the ball around. Johnson in the corner. To the middle. Here's Freak. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. The Texas Longhorns have been building their basketball program over the years. They have been on the verge of greatness for a long time.
I think Texas in general is very decorated in its athletics program. I mean, still looking for their first college basketball championship on the men's side is what they're reaching for.
And Arizona with some changes. Roberts has checked in for Mitchell. And it's Carter in for Johnson. Now here's Freak. Edwards defending. They set the screen. Kicks it to Lewis. And that one is hammered home.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
And while the Longhorns don't have any college titles in men's basketball, they have yet to even make it to the final game of the tournament. You get the feeling it's just a matter of time.
Now here's Doherty. Here's the three. And he gets the bucket. Doherty's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Ball stolen. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his fifth basket.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Davis sets a screen. And stolen by Freak. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Ewing is out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Lawson in at the one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Arizona.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Well, you know, the Longhorns have won a lot of conference titles over the years. Their conference isn't known as a basketball power, though. The school loves their athletics, and they are intent on having a strong basketball team.
And the second free throw, good. Arizona leading by 5. Now here's Freak.
Move the ball.
He dishes it to Johnson. He feeds it to Mitchell. Looks for Lewis, gets it to him. Can't hit from 12.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Johnson, the pass to Freak. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. And that's 17 points for Freak.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
And the Longhorns making a change here. Edwards is checked in. We've got 1:55 left to play in the second half. Now the dish to Ford. Jumper off the screen. Here's Turner, and he banks in the layup.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now Freak, and stolen by Doherty. Oh, and a fast break now for the Longhorns. Got a hand on it. Here's Lewis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Texas trails by 8. Down low and taken away by Johnson. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Doherty defending. Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And a wide open look here for Ellis. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Now Arizona with it. And here's Freak. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Doherty. Second shot opportunity. Ford, no luck. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that's an intentional foul. Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness.
All right, fellas, it's here for the taking. A couple stops, a couple buckets, and we get the W.
Hi, everyone. We've got a great night of college basketball hoops in store for you tonight. It's a big matchup and some big-time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the UCLA Bruins and Arizona.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion the energy. I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have. It's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
Now look at UCLA's starting lineup. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then there's Free. Then it's Fresh. And it's Robertson at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Fresh. Here's Free. And it's blocked by Lewis. And that's out of bounds. UCLA will retain possession. Here's Campbell. Fresh, the pass to Campbell. Clock at 4 from about 19 feet, and the jumper falls for him.
And guys, so many great players from UCLA in the NBA over the years. Kareem, a former Bruin, Bill Walton, also coming out of Westwood. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
And it's the Bruins with the ball, following the miss by Freak. Campbell against Lewis. There's the dish to Roberts. Pass to Fresh. Right wing. Here's Looney. Johnson with the block. They recover it. And mismanagement of the shot clock, the 35-second shot clock, as they'll turn it over without getting a shot off in time. So both teams changing it up here. And here's Freak. Bangs home the trifecta. Wow, Greg, all those great players you mentioned with UCLA, a lot of Hall of Famers in that list, Clark.
Yeah, and they've continued that tradition with current NBA stars, Kevin Love and Russell Westbrook, probably the two highest profile former Bruins in the NBA today.
Arizona leading by 3. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in a fast break chance. Williams gets the bucket.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Morris outside. Here's Starks. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Arizona shooting their first free throw of the evening. Free throw good, Freak. UCLA trails by 5.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special, and he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
So on the floor for UCLA, Johnson is out there with Thomas. Then there's Starks. And it's Morris in at the 3, the small forward. And now a new group getting ready. 1:09 left here in the first half of basketball. Pass to Fresh. Here's Free. There's the screen from Campbell. And there's the pass to Looney. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Looney's got his first basket of the night.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
And a wide-open look for Freak. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Campbell, the pass to Looney, out to the right wing. That is good. And the Arizona lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Fresh.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And both free throws good from Freak.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
UCLA trails by 10. Starks with it. Passes it to Barton. From deep three-point range, that'll do it for the first half. Arizona ahead. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
Freak, he's in at the point. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at center. And for the Bruins, Free out there with Fresh. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Campbell, and it's Roberts in at the 5 spot. UCLA trails by 12. Free passes to Fresh. Johnson the screen. Pass to Campbell. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. They set the pick. Pass to Fresh. Fires the 3. The rebound by Mitchell. Arizona leading by 12.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Ball's knocked loose. Now here's Freak. 11 points in the game. Roberts dishes to Freak. Porter pulls it in.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Free passes to Roberts. It's hauled in by Arizona.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now Freak, the high post shot, and he hits the jump shot. Freak's got 13.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Williams is checked in for Arizona. Then for the Bruins, Morris comes in for Campbell, and Starks is subbed in for Free. UCLA trails by 14. And here's Starks. And now Arizona on the break. A nice shot by Roberts.
How about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Here's Starks. He dishes it to Morris. Stolen by Ewing. Now here's Freak. Covered by Starks. And it's Freak missing. Starks with it. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the
to stop the drought, and he gets it to go.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Freak in at point guard. Mitchell is out there with Johnson, and it's Landry in at the shooting guard position. Here's Starks. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Arizona leading by 12. The 3. And it's Irving with the rebound.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Johnson against Starks. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give him a little.
Here's Freak. Beyond the arc. And the shot is good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Porter misses. So Arizona wins it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for joining us.